Hi all. I heard somebody serious talking about Scott Ritter, about his views that are very controversial, and because of his background. So even without hearing those things and about that he is against many things that happened to him in the past, let's say that he's influences him and he is against the foreign U.S. policy and many other things, and that's also different things in his life and different things that happened to him, that different things that he is against because of the U.S., because of his past work, and probably things were different, many problems here, many problems there, personal problems, so many things that influence. Let's say that his views are not important. I don't know. They talk about he's not relevant. He is not relevant, and all the things that he said, they are distorted from the truth completely. Even let's say you look at here, watch before deleted explains what really happened in it. Oh, sure, you explain what really happened in Israel. Damn moron. And here, Houthis and Hezbollah began revenge. No revenge. They tried. They call it. He made those titles. Ultimate disclaimer against Israel from Houthis. Whoa, shit! What the Egypt military scares Israel. Oh, so much. So much bullshit. So is completely irrelevant, completely. I don't know why they talk about him so much. Yeah, he used to work in some work. He had some problems, some issues that influenced all his thinking, all his way, all his direction, and he explained it like he's for the humanitarian. He is looking after the rules of comeback, that everything will be with all the rights for the people, and bullshit, Scott, bullshit. Everything you say is distorted from the truth, is not connected. The only thing that you are looking for is people, and people, you need to feel appreciated. You need to be someone, but the fact is that you are completely irrelevant, completely. So now let's talk about Israel found in Gaza, where they are now. They found probably the biggest factory that of Hamas, where they made weapons. Of course, they destroyed. Inside the tunnels, they were surprised by the scale of the size of the facility. But the engineer troops, they always go first. They are checking things. They are checking for booby traps. They are checking if everything is clear. So while they made all the preparation to blow up all this big giant facility, an Israeli tank, that's what they said, an Israeli tank shoot it at a target. Is supposedly so, but because of that shot, an electric post lamp, a big, I think it's called an electrical column. Well, because of the blast, because of the fire from the tank, it fell, and soldiers from the engineering force that were there, it detonated the explosion before it's supposed, and because of that, 6 amazing Israeli soldiers died and 14 were wounded. So things like this sometimes happen, and the Israeli army, of course, everything that happens, he analyzes, he researches it, so they learn from those mistakes, and every time they learn about other situations that it won't happen again. But because of the engineering force, because of them, from the other hand, so many lives of Israeli soldiers are saved. A lot. But that's very sad, and that's a part of what things that happened at war. And that's all. I'm trying to think about all those, I shouldn't pay attention to those kind of bullshit when you see Scott Ritter and other commentators that they are talking about. They don't know what they're saying. Hamas is making Israel flee. Oh my God. Well, Hamas is in such a terrible situation right now, in such a terrible, horrible situation that they didn't believe all the result of what they did. But there will be no more power of Hamas controlling Gaza. It will take more and more time, because even those little nests there and here and there and here, especially those things, they take time. And in Lebanon, it will be settled one way or another. Meanwhile, all the Hezbollah attacks on Israel, what they are doing to Israel, yes, they are hurting houses. They killed here and there some people, a few soldiers, but we are doing there 10 times more. Look at only those special hits, procedure, surgical hits that were today and yesterday, and all the infrastructures of Hezbollah near the border and a few kilometers inside, almost all of them are destroyed, and the Hezbollah is going more to the north and more to the north. The goal is that they will be behind the lines of 1707, as it was established, and by the law and by the international something what was established many years ago, and only then it will stop. If not, there will be war. Israel is not looking for war, but if Hezbollah insists to break what was settled and what was agreed many years ago, eventually there'll be war. And Nasrallah, even though that he's talking like a big hoodlum, and he's all the time threatening everybody, and threatening Israel and threatening the United States, he knows that if he dares to do something seriously, a big part of Lebanon will look like Gaza. And he's beginning to see in the places in Lebanon, in the places a few kilometers near the border, there is a pretty substantial destruction. And this is only, on the tip of the finger of what will be with all Lebanon if he tries. Let's hope for peace and love.